What's going on, guys? Bubba Tech here. Today I got another Stronghold video for you. Today we're going to be exposing a bug in the game that makes one of the most peaceful animals in all of Stronghold Crusader turn it into one of the most deadliest units in the game that will absolutely destroy your opponent's economy. Before we get into it though, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe down below. Every subscription helps with building the channel. I try and usually bring about 5 videos a week, ranging from AI battles to castle builds and everything else in between. So if you want to see more of those videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay notified. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have our matchup set up to show you this bug. In it, we're going to be going against a marshal, and I gave him max gold just so he builds his castle quicker, so it's easier to show you guys. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using ox tethers to make it so that no one can get out of his castle. And in doing so, his economy is going to self-implode until he runs out of gold and also has 0 popularity. So let's get into it. I'll show you how it's done. I usually start by putting down a mercenary post, get about 20 horsemen. They really help if your opponent has ballistas or catapults or a few archers or fire throwers. They might try and take out your ox tether early on. It should be pretty easy against the marshal once he gets his castle built, just because he doesn't really have anything too difficult to go against. Like for starters, we can put this right here, and it should hold him for right now. As you can see, he's already starting to destroy his farms, and he'll keep trying to rebuild them afterwards. Once he has another gatehouse down, just place another ox tether. And as you can see, he's already stuck in here. Eventually, once his gold starts getting lower and he's running low on food, eventually he'll go and destroy everything in his castle. Now, this is a good time when you want to bring your horse archers over, take out the ballistas, or if they have fire throwers. It really helps protecting your ox tether. If they have ballistas or mangonels on their towers, you usually don't have to worry about them too much. Usually the ox tether is close enough to the gatehouse where the mangonel can't reach them. The only thing you have to watch out for, really, if you're versing an Arabic lord, the assassins will still climb over the walls. So that's a good time to have your horse archers or get a few swordsmen to protect the ox tether. The only thing it doesn't really work against is if you're versing like Emperor Frederick and they have the drawbridge. This bug doesn't work against the drawbridge at all. This bug will usually work on most maps. There are 1 or 2 where the ox tether might randomly disappears. And if that happens, all you want to do is just keep replacing it if it disappears. As you can see, we don't have that issue on this map. If there are any enemies outside the walls, though, they will still try and destroy the ox tether. So usually if you're versing like more than one opponent, I'll go and put an ox tether on both opponents just so that way neither of them can get out. It's a good way to give you a head start at the beginning of the match if you want to build up your castle more or if you're still learning the game. Or also if you just want to build a huge army and just keep him contained and then just wipe him out all at once. It works really good then too. But as I said, this works with pretty much any opponent. If this helped you out, guys, please subscribe down below. I do a lot of Crusader videos. I'm about to go into a time lapse, and we'll see how long it takes until his castle has 0 popularity. Alright, have a good one.